He's got a game to survive anyway. I think he's got the best technique of anyone in world cricket.
Exactly what the Australian public need to see. A lot of Kohli.
I think he's the next level, and he's obviously the youth icon of India. People look up to him, and he's the hero for millions. And yeah, he's taken that to the next level.
Kohli jumps all over him.
On the field, he's got that simmering, brooding intensity, and you're never sure whether he's going to explode. Or can he keep it under control? That's his biggest challenge, is not overstepping the mark, because he does want to win so badly, and for India to win away from home is obviously a great goal of his going forward, particularly to win in Australia.
Shot, beautiful.
Kohli really is the premier batsman in world cricket, and he likes a big occasion like before, like Lara and Tendulkar and Richards and Javed Mirdad, all the great batsmen. They want the big occasion, and that brings the best out in their cricket.
And he loves the battle against Australia.
He's a very, very classy player. We haven't seen the best of him yet. I had a look at his stats this morning, actually, 20-odd tests for average of 35. He's better than that. You know, his average is 54 in one-day cricket, at a strike rate of about 90.
Oh, good stroke. That's his best. Oh, good shots.
Even during the World Cup, you know, we played them in Taunton on an absolute green top, and it looked like he's playing a different game. Well, as soon as we overpitched, he banged it through the covers or banged it down the ground, and when we dropped short, he got onto that pretty quickly as well. So he's a really exciting talent.
Good shot, fine shot. That should be 4.
Yeah, lovely footwork. He loves to dance down and attack.
What they've tried with him in the past hasn't worked, because if you watch him bat, he's better than the 35 average test player. So if they can just sort of massage him and help him through a little bit, probably keep him away from the new ball a little bit here in Australia, then I think they'll get the best out of him. He's probably the guy that I'm looking forward to seeing most during the summer from both teams. I've seen the Aussies a lot, and I've seen a lot of the Kiwis, but I'm really excited to see him. He could be anything.
Back in this series. The only doubt in my mind is, does he sometimes go a bit too far and almost lose control on the field?
What is going on out there?
He's such a great player, but that's something probably he's aware of, and would probably fine-tune it a bit.
Good chat is good. Go to a limit.
He'll be doing everything he can to make sure the series is successful. He's very professional. He would have prepared. This will be like the feather in the cap if he can pull this off. I think the only thing Australia can do is really control how we're playing.
Oh, it's out. Yes, it is.
Play really good cricket, to stick to the plans, and to score runs in our first innings so we can put pressure on their batting lineup. I mean, our attack is as good as anyone, and in our conditions, he'll have to be on his game, and particularly if he's chasing a lot of big scores that Australia put on the board, that'll put pressure on his batting.
And gone!
If we play really good cricket, then a bit like the last series in India where Steve Smith totally dominated him. Steve Smith had this incredible series. He got 3 centuries and scored about 400 runs, and Virat hardly scored a run, so that would have been deflating for him, and he'll look to sort of square the ledger when he comes back to Australia.
He's stolen it, yes he has. There's a lovely 100 from Virat Kohli. Composed and entertaining and immensely important for the team that he now leads.
Well, this should go all the way. A fine 100 for Babar Azam, his 2nd Test century. And it means so much. He's been battling hard out in the middle, his team in all sorts of trouble.
Ricky, you told us in the lead up to the series that you're excited to see Babar Azam play. Did he deliver on what you were hoping today?
We certainly did. I think everyone saw just how good a player he is, how classy a player he is. You know, technically when you watch him, he's very, very good. He would have been disappointed with his first innings dismissal playing, a poor shot early on, but looked like he'd assessed how he had to play in Brisbane to make some runs. And you look at the way that he played in the second innings to the first innings. I mean, his defence was tight. He played the ball a lot later, waited for the bowlers to come to him. And then we saw how strong he is off both front and back foot. So look, he's a classy player. And I think the fact that he's done that today should be a really good learning curve for him for future overseas tours, not just the rest of this series, but going somewhere like South Africa or even England, places like that, where he's going to have conditions similar to Brisbane. Then if he plays with a sort of blueprint from today's innings, then I think he can have success all around the world. Yeah, but if he just keeps learning and thinking about what he did today, I think that's the important thing. When you have success, you got to look back and think about why you had the success and break it down. And what was I thinking at a certain time? What did I do early in my innings? What did I do defensively? What did I do when I attacked? And make sure you can just keep doing that time after time.
What a knock! Take a bow, Babar Azam. He's cracked a great 100 here.
Talk about the passion.
Punished through the offside. He does.